Hello everybody. A long time ago, there was a man and a woman. This man and woman were very primitive. In fact, they had no clothes at all. So, you know what the man and woman did? Guess what they did? They didn't do shit. In fact, they did one thing, and it was shit. That is what they did. They shitted. And you know what they ate to shit? One very special item. Apples. Now today, for you here, I have a very special apple, okay? This apple comes from a tree. It just so happens to come from a tree with leaves. And let me tell you how many leaves, okay? 10,000. Did you even know trees could have that many leaves? It's fantastic. Trees having leaves. Photosynthesis. Tree bark. Roots. Trees have it all. On top of that, trees have apples. And that's where I got this one here. I got this apple for you from a tree that has 10,000 leaves. 10,000 leaves. Apple review. So, this apple right here, it comes from a long heritage, right? As I've explained. This was the 100th tree of its generation. Each tree is 100 years old, so do the math. It's around 1,000 years old. This apple is not 1,000 years old. I'm sorry to tell you, I hate to inform you of the bad news. If you can find an apple that's 1,000-year-old, let me know. I'll do a review for you. Until then, we have this one right here. Now this apple, as you can see by the way it looks, hold up, let me prop my microphone. As you can see, this apple is shaped kind of wonky. It kind of looks like when it was being birthed out of the apple tree, it came out like this. It flew. You see that right there? That was the last part to come out of the tree. So, with that being said, this apple is very rare. You don't find apples like this. And I already explained the heritage of how rare the apple tree is. If you take a look here, right? Take a look at that stem. You see that stem? It's a beautiful stem. The tree guardian cut the stem right there and made this apple perfect. And not only that, this apple, I might have to censor it for you, younger viewers. It has a butthole. Not all apples have that. This butthole here is very special. Let me read your mind here, and you're thinking, oh my god, Aiden, why are you eating such a very rare apple such as this? And let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you why I'm eating this apple right here. This apple has to be eaten because it will turn into a pile of dirt. That's crazy, right? So I have to eat it. You know how many apples are picked a year? I don't. So I'm gonna eat this apple here today, and I'm gonna tell you how good this apple is for me. You know, there's a little myth, right? One apple a day is... Fill the rest in the comments section. I'm just kidding. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's very true, actually. If you eat one apple a day, no doctors. If everybody on Earth ate one apple every single day, the doctors would disappear into thin air like magic. Let's move on to the taste test. I know. It's a sorrowful time. Nobody wants to eat the apple. I don't either. But if it gets rid of the doctors and it helps this apple become better for me, for you, for the whole entire world, then I'm going to eat it. Ooh, what part should I take a bite of first? The big rump or the little hump? I'm gonna have to eat the big hump first. I'll take one bite. Here, listen. Oh my god. Wow. Let me tell you guys, this is a good apple. 10,000 years, baby, right here. Apples. What I like to do personally when I'm eating my 10,000 year apples, I'm cool like that. I get to do it often. I like to suck it a little bit, so that the wound isn't juicy on the apple. Yeah. Now I've tasted that. Good review. Let me tell you what I feel about that bite. It was sweet, crisp, texture, crunch. Very good. Yeah. It tasted like an apple, not like one of them weird sour apples that those weirdos put in pies. That doesn't keep the doctor away. It was very sweet, actually, and it was kind of airy. Like, it wasn't very dense. Like, the flesh wasn't very dense. Now that I've tasted the big hump, I'm gonna go for the little rump and then tell you how that is as well. So, bon appetit. Yeah. Very juicy. Juicier than the big hump. One thing I've come to notice, the flesh was a little denser on the bottom. Makes sense. You know how things work. But one thing I did notice is that the skin, you hear that? It's kind of waxy. Like it's like waxy. So I'm gonna take another bite, tell you how it is, and move on. Oh my god. Oh, a big bite. Every time I bite into an apple, especially this apple, I can feel the doctors running away from me. Oh, also, if you are a doctor, but yeah, it's a good, still good. I mean, like, it's a good apple. Yep. So I guess that puts the end to this 10,000 year apple. I would like to tell you that it was very good, very fun, very sweet, very fluffy, very airy, very nice. I'm not gonna be trying the stem because that's gross. Fun fact, actually, the middle of the apple core, right, contains something called seeds. And the seeds of an apple are actually full of something called cyanide. And cyanide will kill you. I'm also not going to be eating the butthole shot. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Remember to slap the subscribe button, smack the remember to slap the subscribe button and smack the like button, and then go to my other videos and smack them on those videos too, except not the subscribe button twice because that'll unsubscribe you, and that's a no.